that Google can understand it as well as your readers can. Basically, what I tend to do is I tend to use something like Microsoft Word, or in this case, this is Page by Mac, and I write down everything that I want to write into that particular program. Then I just copy it and paste it in. Now, when you paste in anything from Word or from any of your other word processing programs, you need to use this little icon here. Double click it and then click in the screen and then just follow the instructions. So there's our final draft, pretty much ready to go. Now what we need to do now is we need to turn around and make it actually readable by Google. So there's a few things that we're going to do. For starters, we're going to add some titles. So remember, we just go back to the start here, go to paragraph, and we'll make this a H2 or a heading size 2. Then basically we need to go through and we need to highlight every time we've used our keyword. Now we do this in one of three ways. We can bold it, or we can underline it, or we can italicize it. Now all three are important to Google, so it's important that you use all three in your text. Now on the written details, you'll see that I've gone into some more detail about how we do all of that, and in some cases you can do both if you wish. That's basically the main things. Now we need to get some sort of order to our pasted information. Let's change that to that. So you can see this pretty much works like your average word processor. So the next thing we want to do is add a link to our video. Now I've already uploaded the video to YouTube. There's plenty of instruction sheets on how to do that. What I then do is I go and grab a copy of the address for the video, and I go and paste that in here. Now in order that it comes out nicely like a video, I've actually installed a plugin. And for those of you whose website I've set up, you don't need to do any of this. When you install your link, then all you need to do is put in those brackets, that letter V before the colon, and then the bracket at the end. Save the draft. Which takes a bit of time, and then we can preview it. And what should happen, or what should appear, is our page, our video, and all of our content. Okay. And in essence, that's how you add a page. Now there's a lot more that we can do with our on-screen SEO, but remember, most of that is covered down here. So you can see we've got that bit wrong. So let's change that. Remember, no capitals. We'll leave our simple to follow videos. It's a nice easy one. Most people like videos. The other thing is you'll notice down here there's a discussion box. Now I've gotten rid of the little tick here. What that does is allows people to make comments on your page if you want them to. Quite often you get a lot of spam with this, so it's a good idea to have it there for a little while, but it's easy enough to take it off after time if people start spamming you too much. Remember to go back and save the draft. And then we can go and check to make sure that we've done everything, and you can see here we're pretty well covered. The other thing you might want to do is check the page analysis. These are just warnings that Yoast gives you that you can update and upgrade. The main one to look at is that you've got most of these ticks and the rest are okay. That Fleisch reading ease test is quite a good one. If you tend to become overly technical like I can, it's a very good idea to actually have that check made for you so that you can make sure that you haven't got too confusing with what you're trying to say. So in essence, we've now got a page that's almost ready to be published. Over time I'd just do some more SEO work on the page, and at this stage again what I would get my clients to do is just simply save it as a draft. I'll come through and do the final reading, finish off any of the technical stuff on the SEO, and from there we have a page ready for publishing.